All right, welcome back. Ben Alaya joins us now, and Ben, let me just say good morning first.
Good morning. Good morning, Cecilia.
Some of that things in our minds, but
can I read some tweets before?
Okay, I think we should do that.
Okay, yeah, Ben, so calm down first. Okay, this one is coming from Anytime Sam. He says, I see Man United beating City this weekend, although City would pile up the pressure on Man United, but United will punish their defense on the break counter-attack, just as he did against Arsenal. Okay, and this one is coming from Shere Menko. He says, good one for Quadri, and congratulations to the Federation. We hope the nation can acknowledge this achievement. Greater heights, bro. And Victor Owo says, at one time, Jamaican sent a bobsled team too, and they didn't do badly. Our girls will do well at the Olympics. That reminds me of how Hollywood had to immortalize the team. There was actually a movie, right? Cool Ronnie 2. Yeah, okay, I remember that.
They were raising money, and trying to discourage them, and eventually
I got
they did.
that.
All right, we'll get back to the Manchester Derby later, but first, Ben, let's go about the Chan Eagles. The preparation for the tournament. They'll be involved in the Super 6. Hopefully, later today, the list will be out. But the dilemma that the coaches do have is today you have this player, the next moment the player has gone to Europe. So most of the time they're playing each game different teams. I mean, how would that affect our chances eventually?
I have a solution, as I always say. Cast your net wide, as Jesus Christ would say. You see, the coaches seem to just concentrate on the MPFL.
Okay.
And there are fantastic players, some of them who don't have opportunities. In fact, there are players walking on the streets, fantastic footballers who don't have opportunities to play in the national team because you are not looking.
Make such players, I mean, you're going for a tournament, do you just pick such players for tournaments?
No, you don't just pick. You don't just pick. Look, go to the National League, go to the Amateur League, you will see fantastic players who may even be better than some of the players that we are. So, yes, we are celebrating in the Chan Eagles. So, what the coaches are not doing is what they should do. And I think that Coach Salisu, fantastic coach, work with Kano Pillars, but you don't restrict yourself. You cast your net wide. I want to repeat that. I think that's what he should do.
Is the time still enough to do that?
Exactly.
There is enough time.
Really, this is December. When is January?
Yeah, there's
January
enough time. Look, if you call the coaches have a union, Nigerian Coaches Association or whatever they call themselves. You call the coaches. Can you give me one or two players? Yes, sentiment may abound, but if the player is good, you keep him. If he's not good enough, you send him away.
Okay.
Obano was from Bendel Insurance.
Yeah.
We were in Obano Erewaho was the Bendel Insurance captain. We took him to Chan and we won bronze, and he was playing consistently on the left back. So what are we talking about? If the coach want to do well, he should cast his net.
Spread it wide.
Okay. That is it.
Okay. All right, Cecilia.
Okay. We knew Ballon d'Or is synonymous with Lionel Messi and, of course, Cristiano Ronaldo.
The last 10 years.
In the last 10 years, amazing. 2008. Come on. What kind of dominance is that? Okay, we understand other players are not stepping up. That's the reason. But Cristiano Ronaldo, at the time Messi won his 5th one, right? No, the 4th one. Ronaldo was just on 1, right? But now, I mean, in the last 5 years, Ronaldo has won 4. And I'm like,
what's happening here?
How do you describe, you know what, maybe before we ask Ben question, let's just enjoy how the ceremony went down last night.
Le Ballon d'Or France Football 2017 est...
Of course, I feel happy. It's a great moment in my career. I'm glad. This is something that I looking forward every year, every season. So I'm glad that last year we did amazing season. We win the Champions League, we win the La Liga. And in terms of individual, I was the best scorer in the Champions League.
You know, I mean, when we're watching the ceremony, before the name was announced, we knew, of course, he was going to win it. I mean, you don't win Champions League back-to-back, and not just that, having that kind of monstrous record of goals, and you don't get to win the Ballon d'Or. It was always going to be Cristiano Ronaldo. We're just waiting for the trophy, to be handed over to him. And I love, the style of this one. Although we kind of prefer the ceremony of the FIFA Best Awards, but stand at Eiffel Tower and get to hold that. I think that's historic. I just love that.
Interesting awards, and I think at the moment you cannot question what the voters or the selectors have done. Cristiano Ronaldo at the moment is the best player on planet Earth, and I think he deserves it. Yes, Lionel Messi, also fantastic. He dribbles very well, he scores good, and he's also a very fantastic player. But there is equality between them. Talent, homegrown, talent developed. that is what we are having on our hands. And I think that over time, we will see.
Before we listen to Cristiano Ronaldo again, how long will this rivalry last? Or do we even have any player close to the two of them? I'm struggling. She said Neymar, and I want to disagree.
I think Neymar is close to them.
But not on their level yet.
Not on their level yet. Neymar is close to them with Mbappe and the other guys playing with him at PSG. Cavani, Edison Cavani, always quarreling with Cavani. But they play together and they have a terrible force when going forward. Even if they lose a game, go and watch them. They show a force that is intimidating, and I think that they are creating. But for me, Neymar is a player. Even the Brazilian national team, which is a world beater, depends only on him. Most times, he goes there and he delivers. If he's not playing, Brazil is out almost all the time that he's not playing. So I think that Neymar is close to them, and that's why I think he was being eclipsed. Why he was at Barcelona. And yes, under Messi's shadow. And I decided, look, gentlemen, let me live here and go and create my own stature. And that's what is happening. I think we are going to in the next few years to come, we are going to see a Neymar who is going to be who's going to try to replicate
He's going to break it like
the new Pele generation. What really made me happy was what I saw on the social media during the week, when after the World Cup draws. You saw Pele, you saw Maradona kissing his head, you saw J.J. Okocha, Nwankwo Kanu. I was excited seeing that picture, and it will never leave my mind. I tried to make it my bedroom picture because these are stars that I adore. These are stars that I adore, and it's ongoing. I think that Neymar, sooner than later.
Like you're looking at next year or what?
Next year might not be an impossibility. Like I keep saying, impossibility is nothing.
If he gets to win the World Cup with Brazil, I think he will
get it. He will nick it. If he gets to win the Champions League with PSG, he will just nick it.
PSG winning Champions League.